Good morning, USA. This is Mr. Nick, your host. Welcome aboard. D-Rob, Carrie Love, Beverly Cook, Edward Black, Blacktop Bullsheets, Emily, Jim and Angie from Victor's Libertas. Also, I appreciate you subscribing and staying members of this channel. Anyway, I have a good article for you from Conservative Tribune. I'll turn the device this way. Let me just play the video for you. I'll play a video clip first, and then I'll go ahead and read out. How's that sound, folks? So, I'm sorry. That's the ad, I guess. So at any rate, this is the actual video clip that was apparently an ad. And again, this is from Conservative Tribune. I think you'll like the video, and we'll go ahead and read the article today. Yeah, look at that. Oh, bomb part. Anyway, there's the Witch of the West. The Witch of the West. Oh. And the Democrat scapegoat, look at that, Putin. Alright. There you have it. There's the video. I'm doing this a little differently today, so if subscribers, if you're having troubles hearing it, please let me know. Anyways, give me one moment here. So, and I'm going to read the article to you for a little bit deeper understanding, I guess, too. So, anyway, James Woods celebrates hashtag Memo Day with viral message to dirty Democrats. Actor James Woods celebrated the release Friday of House Intelligence Committee Chairman Devin Nunes's much-anticipated memo by dropping a lethal truth bomb. Beware, traitors, both foreign and domestic. The hashtag Democrats managed to use both and still lost a rigged election. Hashtag Memo Day. he wrote Friday afternoon on Twitter. Ouch. View the tweet below. So anyway, from James Woods, at Real James Woods. Beware, traitors, both foreign and domestic. The hashtag Democrats managed to use both and still lost a rigged election. Hashtag Memo Day. There's the tweet. There you go, from James Woods. And, so, to understand the meaning of Woods' tweet, you must first understand the content of the actual memo itself. Compiled by Nunes, the memo outlines how the Obama administration exploited a surveillance program in order to spy on the 2016 election campaign of current President Donald Trump. And yes, that is wrong. Everybody knows that. The memo states that the phony dossier compiled by former British spy Christopher Steele and the research firm Fusion GPS At the behest of the Democrat National Committee and Democrat presidential nominee Hillary Clinton, was used by the DOJ and FBI to obtain a foreign intelligence surveillance court warrant against Trump's foreign policy advisor, Carter Page. All illegal, even if it's not, it's highly unethical. So at any rate, to make matters worse, the DOJ and FBI failed to disclose to the court exactly who had financed the dossier, meaning they essentially lied to the FISA court about the grounds for a warrant, as noted by conservative commentator Ben Shapiro for the Daily Wire. I thought that guy was a Democrat, but at the very least, he's on board with getting the truth out there. The memo states the application does not mention Steele was ultimately working on behalf of and paid by the DNC and Clinton campaign, or that the FBI had separately authorized payment to Steele for the same information, Shapiro pointed out. Furthermore, the FBI did not independently verify the claims of the Steele dossier in any serious way before. Okay, let me go through that again. Furthermore, the FBI did not independently verify the claim of the Steele dossier in any serious way before seeking the FISA warrant. And out of curiosity, why the hell would they need a FISA warrant for an individual citizen who hadn't ever been in politics before? Suspect to me, very suspect. Here's the kicker. According to a report from the Washington Compost, published last year, the dossier used the DOJ and FBI to target Trump. Specifically included information it says was obtained from a senior Russian foreign ministry figure. Obtained from a senior Russian foreign ministry figure and a former top-level Russian intelligence officer still active inside the Kremlin. That's hogwash, too, by the way. Hogwash. In other words, the Clinton camp and the DNC were essentially paying for information allegedly obtained from inside the Russian government, the Post added. In summary, the administration of former President Barack Hussein Obama, a Democrat, used a communist, used a phony dossier based on Russian intelligence, and that was paid for by Clinton, the then Democratic presidential nominee, to spy on the campaign of the Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump. Oh, domestic and foreign traitors indeed. And like Woods rightly highlighted in his tweet, even with all this treachery, the Democrats still lost the presidential election and could soon get demolished in the upcoming midterms as well, according to the latest polls. Yes, the Democrats' investigation against Trump on the grounds he colluded with the Russians to affect outcome of the 2016 election continues undeterred. Strangely enough, dear Democrats, if you want to know who really colluded with Russians, perhaps you should look in the mirror. Yes, indeed. Alright, so all my subscribers, all viewers of this channel, I would like you to jump in and do what you can. Any of you who are willing, jump in, do what you can, create a petition. If you post it in the comments on my channel, I will definitely sign a petition against the Obama administration and the Clintons and the DNC. Let's hashtag bring them to justice. Alright, so bring all the nefarious people to justice swiftly. So at any rate, so yeah, they should look in the mirror, the Democrats. Please share the story on Facebook, Twitter, and let us know what you think about James Woods' bombshell tweet. Yeah, I'd suggest going and tweeting James Woods at Real James Woods at Twitter, and give him a good thumbs up and everything. Anyways, that was a pretty decent article. Let's see what else we can do. Alright, we got a few minutes. And I'm sorry these haven't been regular on a regular basis. I'm trying to get to them at a regular rate of about 2 to 3 a week. Sometime in probably late February, early March, we'll get back on a kind of a more of a regular schedule, I think. So that would be good, wouldn't it? And it'll probably be a solid 2 or 3 days a week at that point. Maybe more, but I need your input in the comments section, please. Don't hesitate to let me know if you only want 2 or 3 a week, or if you'd like me to try to work in a 5-day session. Just let me know in the comment section, please. Wonder what we got here. Let's see if we got a good one here. Okay, yeah, this might be good. Trump and Mattis introduce new nukes, scrap Obama's nuke reduction policies. Yeah. Unlike former President Barack Obama, General James Mattis has never been known as one who practiced strategic patience. Yeah, isn't that cute? Strategic patience. The strategic patience lies with the troops on the ground and those people waiting, to kind of get the upper hand on their enemy. That's where strategic patience would come in, not in the government. Unless you do it like President Trump, his strategic patience is just letting the Democrats stick their own foot in their mouth and letting them hang themselves. Anyway, unlike former President Barack Obama, General James Mattis has never been known as one who practiced strategic patience, aka let someone else take care of the problem, during the more than 4 decades serving the Marine Corps. To further prove that chaos, Mattis is certainly a man to be reckoned with. Amid all the whirlwind news regarding the FISA memo release, our Secretary of Defense announced that in keeping with President Donald Trump's directives, America's military would now be upgrading and beefing up our nuclear inventory. As reported by the Washington Post, the Pentagon released a new nuclear arms policy Friday that calls for the introduction of 2 new types of weapons, effectively ending Obama-era efforts to reduce the size and scope of the U.S. arsenal and minimize the role of nuclear weapons in defense planning. Defense Secretary Jim Mattis said in an introductory note to the new policy, the first update to the military's nuclear strategy since 2010, that the charges reflect a need to look reality in the eye and see the world as it is, not as we wish it to be. Yeah, that's pretty sad. The WAPO, Washington Post, also added the new Pentagon policy also outlines the longer-term plans to reintroduce a nuclear submarine-launched cruise missile called an SLCM, or SLCM, which the administration of President George H.W. Bush stopped deploying and the Obama administration ordered removed from the arsenal. Why is that? Go ahead and leave your comments in the comment section on that one. This move by the Trump administration flies in the face of 8 years of Obama's slash and burn policies regarding those tasked with giving their lives if needed for our nation. So at any rate, all the news today, political news, is courtesy of Conservative Tribune and their writers. This one happens to be Timothy Kevin Whiteman, February 3rd, 2018 at 8:15 a.m. So we got a little bit more time, I think. Let's see what we can do here. Let me grab a little coffee. I think I can grab it. Oh, hang on. I'll be right with you. So, At any rate, I hope you guys can hear me. So I guess I could, let's see what we got here. Do we have another one we can read? Back here. This is being ridiculous. Anyways, guys, appreciate your patience as this channel goes through some changes. Oh, I got a good article for you. I was gonna do a little off subject or kind of off the cuff news on a video game company I'm trying to follow too. But I think I have a good one for you here. It is more political garbage. Well, actually, it's pretty important stuff because this shows how dirty the Democrats have been in many, many, many cases. There are a few. There's a handful worth watching because they may do the right thing, according to what the people are expecting. Two sources, Deputy AG Rosenstein threatened Nunes if he kept investigating DOJ and FBI. Aha. On Friday night, Fox News legal analyst Greg Jarrett spoke with conservative pundit Sean Hannity about the release of the controversial House Intelligence FISA memo and dropped a massive bombshell concerning the Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein and actions he took to keep the FISA memo hidden. Jarrett claimed that a source told him that Rosenstein threatened House Intelligence Committee members in January if they did not stop their investigation. Then on Saturday, Jarrett tweeted out that a second source had confirmed to him that Rosenstein went after Chairman Devin Nunes and other committee members. So a second source has now confirmed to me that in a meeting January 10th, Deputy AG Rosenstein used the power of his office to threaten to subpoena the calls and texts of the Intel Committee to get it to stop its investigation of DOJ and FBI. He tweeted, likely an abuse of power and obstruction. Indeed it is. This is Greg Jarrett, at Greg Jarrett. A second source has now confirmed to me that in a meeting on January 10th, Deputy AG Rosenstein used the power of his office to threaten a subpoena to subpoena the calls and texts of the Intel Committee to get it to stop its investigation of DOJ and FBI. Likely an abuse of power and obstruction. Indeed. Go to Twitter and give at Greg Jarrett a good thumbs up. Let him know. Very positive thing to come out in truth. Very positive thing. These are criminal accusations being alleged against Rosenstein, and although we may not know... Hang on, I missed something, I think. Okay, so... Yes, okay. So these are criminal accusations being alleged against Rosenstein. Although we may not know the sources yet, this is almost certainly not the end of this story. Greg Jarrett, at Greg Jarrett, it is a crime for a government official to use his office to threaten anyone, including a member of Congress, for exercising a constitutionally protected right. See 18 U.S.C. 242 and other similar abuse of power statutes. There you go, guys. Another tweet from good old at Greg Jarrett. So, and then CT, Conservative Tribune, has a poll. Do you believe Jarrett's sources are telling the truth about this story? Yes, I do, as a matter of fact. Absolutely. No doubt about it. It is a crime for a government official to use his office to threaten anyone, including a member of Congress, for exercising constitutionally protected right. Jarrett continued in a follow-up tweet. And you can't go after members of Congress for doing their jobs, even if you don't like the results. The Department of Justice and the FBI already have a ridiculous lack of accountability without Rosenstein trying to beat the House Intelligence Committee into submission. Jarrett continued, again, if true, Rosenstein's actions was action was an illegal abuse of power, and he should no longer serve as Deputy Attorney General. He allegedly used threats to try to stop the Intelligence Committee from exposing wrongful behavior in an attempt to cover it up. Yes, he did. So I would like to see someone create a petition. Let's get Rosenstein out of that office. Let's get him out of that office. Yeah. I think all these little illegal criminals should go. Again, if true, Rosenstein's action was an illegal action, illegal abuse of power, and he should no longer, this is Greg Jarrett, at Greg Jarrett. As Deputy Attorney General, he allegedly used threats to try to stop the Intelligence Committee from exposing wrongful behavior in an attempt to cover it up. And there it is. You can see Jarrett's comments to Hannity from Friday Night Below. James speaks after Fox News contributor Sarah Carter. And I'm not going to play the video in this one. We're kind of running out of time. I don't have to tell you how big this revelation could be. If these reports are true, we could and should be seeing the removal of the Deputy Attorney General of the United States for criminal activity. Absolutely, I hope so. This could well be the major headline of the upcoming political season. What do you think about this story? Please share this on Facebook and Twitter and let us know. What do you think is the next twist in this story? Scroll down to comment below. The Conservative Tribune. All news and commentary is courtesy of Conservative Tribune and their writers and editors. Well, I really appreciate you guys all hanging out with me today. And by the way, this will air on Monday morning or somewhere between midnight and AM on Monday. And I will let you know that this is being pre-recorded the night before. God bless you all, and hang in there as this story keeps unfolding. Let's watch the snowflakes and the libertards. Let's watch them all hang themselves. Peace out. God bless you. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping by.